So we're going to look at completing the square, and this is going to be a special case. We're going to look at how to complete the square of the standard quadratic equation and see if that leads us to a surprising solution. So here are the steps. So we're going to divide coefficients by all the terms by the coefficient of x squared. The coefficient is the number to the left of x squared. And we're going to follow the different steps, and I don't want to bore you with all the steps, so I'm going to show you how the steps work. So we have ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. So that's what we have. Ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. So the first thing we're going to do is divide every term here by a. So we divide by a, so we have x squared plus b over ax plus c over a equal to 0. Now we're going to move the constant term to the right hand side. So we have x squared plus b over ax equal to minus c over a. Now we're going to try to complete the square of this portion, and the rule that we follow is, we follow this rule: a plus b squared is equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So what we now have to do is we're going to divide this by 2. We're going to divide b over a by 2, so b over a divided by 2, which is b over a times 1 over 2. So we now have x squared plus b over a x plus b over 2a squared is equal to minus c over a plus b over 2a squared. Because it's an equation, whatever we add to the left hand side, we must add to the right hand side. So now we're going to now have a situation where we write the perfect square. So this is going to be x plus b over 2a squared is equal to minus c over a plus b squared over 4a squared. So now we're going to simplify the right hand side. So we have a common denominator of 4a squared. 4a squared divided by a, we have 4a times minus c. We have minus 4ac, and then we have b squared. So now we have x plus b over 2a squared is equal to b squared minus 4ac over 4a squared. So now we're going to we want to find the value of x, so we're going to take the square root of both sides, and here we have a plus minus. So we now have x plus b over 2a is equal to plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 4a squared. So now let's simplify what's in the square root. So we have x plus b over 2a is equal to plus or minus square root of 4a squared is going to be 2a. So you have square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So now we move b over 2a to the right hand side. So x now becomes equal to minus b over 2a plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. And now let's simplify that. We're going to get x equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So this is the equation of, this is what you know as your quadratic formula. So factoring your standard quadratic equation leads to your quadratic formula.